Tuesday, April 20th, 2021, here with your live show. We're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. No excuses, just free picks. So, of course, we have a full card of baseball, a doubleheader. So we got 16 games, a really small NBA card. It's a cute NBA card, right? 5 games. It's 420. What do you expect? You know, the guys are the guys are taking the day off. A lot of the guys in the NBA have the day off for 420. And then we have, I don't know, I'm going to guess there's some NHL games. But we have Brian Bittler is back today, just a 3-day stint, and then he's off again on Friday and Saturday, and he's back for good on Sunday. But, yeah, it's a small NBA card today. I don't know. I had the Lakers in the early premium, I think, and then I had the Suns in the late premium. And also, I disagreed with the consensus pick in one of it. So it was, with the, I don't know, man. Dylan Bundy's just not in my wheelhouse. I just can't do it. So, happens. Let's get it rolling. Brian, of course, on location in Virginia. Rod on location at his house. We have the Hawks and the Magic. We've got the Knicks and the Hornets. Got the Pelicans -3 here against the Nets. Got the Blazers on 420. The Blazers on 420 against the Clippers without Damian Lillard, though. And then the Sacramento Kings against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Brian, anything there?
Yeah, I think I'm going to take the New York Knicks minus the points here. They've won 6 straight games, looking like they're solidifying their playoff push here. I don't mind laying the 5.5 here. And then the other game I'm looking at is the Minnesota Timberwolves plus the points. Wolves, even though I think they're 3-7 last 10, they've been playing scrappier lately. If you leave out their last blowout loss, I think the Timberwolves could easily outright the Kings, but I'll take the points for good measure.
0 chance of that happening. Rod?
For me, I'm going to go the other way. I like the Hornets here. I'm not laying 5.5 with the Knicks. I'm going to take the Hornets plus the 5.5 in that one. The Hornets are 4-0 ATS against the Knicks their last 4 games.
My guess is if you like them at the plus 5.5, you're going to be really happy in a couple minutes because you're going to get more than that.
Oh yeah, because it'll probably go up.
It's going to 6, definitely.
Yeah. And then another one I like, give me the Timberwolves plus the points against this Kings team that's just awful. Awful. Towns is back for this game. Give me the Timberwolves, who've been playing a little better basketball than the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, I like the Kings here, man. I've learned my lesson on the Sacramento Kings, and these guys are going to learn the hard way. Basically, the Kings don't win 1 and lose 1 and win 2 and lose 2. The Kings lose 9, win 5. Lose 4, win 4. They do not win 1, lose 1. It just does not happen. It doesn't matter if they were playing against the 65 Celtics. It would not matter. The Kings are going to win this game, and they're going to win very easily. I'm going to take the Kings in this one against the Timberwolves. No problemo. Problemo just left town. And I think a couple of these other games are pretty interesting. I think the Pelicans are interesting here against the Nets. That's for sure, because the Nets, a lot of their key players aren't playing. You got a funky line, right? You have like all sorts of stuff going on there. So they're trying to really bait people into taking the Nets in this one. And that's usually, not a good thing. But anyways, Brian, what are you selling today on 420?
Well, besides the weed whacker going on outside my place, I got my NBA non-conference game of the month. I won my NBA pick yesterday, so that seems to be rolling strong. 17-7, 71% last 24 NBA plays. So you can get my NBA game of the month for $30, or my my non-conference game of the month 3-pack. You get my top NBA play along with my 2 best MLB bets for $40 at pickdogs.com premium pick section.
Rod?
And for me, it's Top Shelf Tuesday. Top Shelf Tuesday 5-pack. My 5 best bets. 3 NBA, 2 MLB. Golden opportunity to smash the books. Just like the top shelf in goal in hockey, these are undefendable. So are these best bets. Your books won't know what to do with them. But we're going to cash on them. So jump aboard. We're over at Pick Dogs Premium.
Yeah, I'll tell you what we're not going to let is we're not going to let some guy hijack our comments. That's for damn sure because he can't send an email. It's like, unfortunately, my day doesn't revolve around, a single other person except maybe my wife and my dog. But, if you email, I'm not going to remember some YouTube comment. That's for damn sure. And it certainly doesn't give you the right to hijack our thing. That is just bullshit. Anyways, I got 3 Major League Baseball picks. I'm on a heater. I'm not afraid to say it. I always play the back of my baseball card, and I had a really, really slow start to the season. I just had no data to work with, and I was on the wrong end of every comeback, every one-run game, every whatever, and well, I reversed it, and I'm out of my funk, and I'm hitting the cover off the ball. So I got just 3 picks today. I think I could have had a lot more. To be honest, this is what happened to me in college basketball. I was on top of the leaderboard, and I got a little gun shy, and I'm hoping that I didn't do that today. So I'm going to probably give some of the ones that I really like in the premium on the YouTube premium. And then I have a 3-pack of games that I really like. I really like the 3 that I have. There's a couple other that normally I would throw in as well in my premium, but I'm going to throw those in on the YouTube premium. A couple of games that I really like out there. There's some that I like. I'm a little nervous on some of the activity that I see on some of these games. I think even right now that we're starting to see betting activity that we couldn't see. We couldn't see this betting activity 20 minutes ago, and that's just the timing of the show and when we put the picks in. But I also see other activity that makes me uncomfortable, so it's like I sidestepped that stuff in college basketball and I totally got roasted on it, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna do the best that I can. The thing is that we have a lot. I still have a lot of games that I like. Every game that I have in the premium are games, I bet them. So, and looking at this, I'm still on exactly the same. The 3 that I have in the premium are my 3 top, regardless. The other ones are ones that I would consider adding, but obviously I don't feel that strong, and I'm not adding them. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to this baseball card. Should be a good one. It is the Mariners and the Dodgers, the Indians and the White Sox, the A's and the Twins, the Yankees and the Braves, and the Tigers and the Pirates. Wow, a lot of games before 7 o'clock Eastern time. Let's go with all of them. The Orioles and the Marlins and the Diamondbacks and the Reds. So a lot of games before 7 o'clock today, but still only one that's kind of an early-ish. Brian, any of these? Rod? Anything else? All the 640s. Yeah, I was on the Mariners yesterday. I gave it out as a premium pick, but that's how strongly I felt about it. But I do not like them here today. I'm not touching that game. That game is a solid no play. I think when you throw the ball at Mookie Betts and you injure him, I think that the Dodgers have the power to kind of get retaliation, and I think they will get retaliation today on the Mariners. And I expect that someone on the Mariners, one of their hot hitters, is going down. He's going to go down, and it's going to be ugly. My guess is there's probably going to be a brawl in that game too, and I think that I like I said, I really liked Seattle last night, but the thing is that they do not hit left-handed pitching. They are terrible against left-handed pitching. So I hate taking the Dodgers, so I'm not going to play it. Obviously, I can't play minus 185. It's just not even in my vocabulary, but I'm way off the Mariners. I think that yesterday they were attractive when people were afraid of them. And I think today, now that people have seen that they can beat the Dodgers, now you're going to see the public kind of move back onto them. And I think when you throw at Mookie Betts and you hit him like that, I think that whether it was an accident, not an accident, anything like that, he was in serious pain. I don't know if he's going to play, right? I don't even know if he's going to play. You're going to see serious retaliation here, is my guess. And the Dodgers have the bats to retaliate. He's not listed on the injury report, so it'll be interesting to see if they give him the day off. It hit him in the forearm, is where it hit him, and it was a blistering fastball. It caught him like right in the front one, right there. It was like he was like writhing in pain on the ground. His gold chain was in his mouth. That's how bad it was. I think the Indians are super square also. Public dog, never good. I'm going to stay away from that game because I don't like playing guys off the no-hitter either. I think just a lot of no plays here for me in this time zone. The one that I like the best is the Arizona Diamondbacks. Zach Gallen is the most underrated guy. He's our Blake Snell. This is our Tim Lincecum. This is our guy, that we're getting plus odds on that has a 2.3 ERA career. It's like, this is like the ridiculous of the ridiculousness. This guy, if he decides to go free agent at some point over the next year or two, this guy gets the $35 million contract. And all of a sudden, he's a superstar at minus 225 every single time out, right? He goes to the Dodgers or something like that. You look at Zach Gallen's track record here, right? 2020, 2.75 ERA, 82 strikeouts in 72 innings. You look at his 2019, 2.72 ERA. You look at him 2019, 2.89. This guy can play, man. This guy can straight out deal. He's not like Castillo, who's like hot and cold and anything like that. This guy is just straight filthy. Good luck, Reds. Good luck. I see so many people on the Indians in the public comments, in the place where you see the public. All saying the same thing, which is a legitimate thing. You fade a guy who just threw a no-hitter. And I said this about Rodon forever. I took the Indians in my free pick video. I did too. If you watch my free pick videos, he is a good starter. And the Indians play the White Sox really well, especially at home. These are all factors, right? I don't like the action here. I don't like where these bets are coming from. I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, when the little bird starts talking, you know how it is, I really don't see it. I don't see it. I think the Diamondbacks are. I know. I knew you would. I know. Well, you watch. That one's going to invert. You watch. By the time we do the 5 p.m. premium show, That one's you're going to see exactly what I was talking about with the Diamondbacks. You'll see. You'll be like, wow, you know what? Diamondbacks are a pretty good play. You know what? You're right about the Diamondbacks. Kind of like Brian, like when I read off the consensus play yesterday, he's like, the Angels. It was like, I'm like, no way. I was like, no chance. Sometimes I read that consensus, I'm just like, no chance, man. It's like I'm totally on the other side of that one. That was one of them. Dylan Bundy's always a good -1.5 pitcher. What was his pitching? Yeah, me too. Look at Dylan Bundy's numbers. He's straight trash, as they say in the comments in the Facebook group. Straight trash. He garbage. Someone is saying there's no sound. Oh, shoot. How about now?
Testing.
I hear you.
I mean, I hear all you guys, but
Now they should hear it. This has happened to me the other day. Now they can hear you. All right, so recap. What we're doing is we're arguing over the Brian and I were arguing about the Indians and the Diamondbacks. So Brian thinks that the Indians are not the square play here, and I think they're absolutely square. And I think that the reason being is that they're just a public underdog here in a spot that it does make sense. It does make sense.
And the numbers I see early don't suggest that, but we'll see later.
I think Rod gave out, who'd you give out, Rod? The Yankees or the Braves? And he had 2 picks, and Brian had
the Braves and the Mariners.
Brian had the Yankees run line and the Dodgers run line.
I had the Indians money line and the Mariners money line.
I just think the Mariners looks a little chunky.
I got the Mariners plus the 1.5. I think it's a 1-run game.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's 11-1. So I think that one's going to I'm going to stay the hell away from that thing.
Dodger action today for my blood. Oh.
Now they're saying you can't hear Brian or Rod. Start over. There hasn't been sound for 10 minutes.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. That's okay. We recap everything at the end.
Yep, I wrote all my picks down.
Yep. Also, you can get their premium packages. Want to recap that part?
Oh, yeah, for sure. God, my NBA game of the month. I'm 17-7 last 24 NBA picks. Get my biggest bet in the NBA at pickdogs.com for $30, or my game of the month 3-pack, where you get my NBA best bet plus 2 Major League Baseball picks for $40. Pickdogs.com.
Rod, what are you selling?
For me, it's Top Shelf Tuesday. I got 3 NBA, 2 MLB. We're going to smash the books, and just like the top shelf goal in hockey, these are undefendable. The books won't know what hit them as we come in and catch them all. Crush the books today. Top Shelf Tuesday 5-pack.
We'll recap all the picks at the end. There's only 5 NBA games, and now you guys have heard the MLB game, so you're all set as far as that. What were your NBA picks? I don't even remember.
My NBA were the Minnesota Timberwolves plus the points and the New York Knicks minus the points.
Rod, what was yours?
And I took Charlotte and the points and the Wolves plus the points.
There you go. All right. Everyone feel better? And I like the Diamondbacks. Anyways, we got the Cardinals and the Nationals. Oof. Lousy game last night, and I'm expecting more of the same. Giants and the Phillies. Red Sox and the Blue Jays. Metropolitans and the Cubs. And the Rays and the Royals. Any of those 5?
I'm going to take a strong lean to Taijuan Walker and the New York Mets laying that a little bit of juice against the Cubs. I just think Jake Arrieta is a guy that you're going to see start to get worse as the season progresses on. And Rodriguez and the Red Sox over the Blue Jays, I think Boston is just a team that's scrappy, and they're going to be fighting all year. The Blue Jays, this line is, they got their best pitcher on the mound. I think it's a little light here. I like the Boston Red Sox here, minus 112.
I think Stephen Fusco in the comments wants to take you out for lunch. Rod?
In the Jays game, I like the under in that one. I think a pitcher's duel. Give me the under 8. Is what I see that as in that one. And how far did we go to? All the way past. And I'll take the Rays again. Rays over the Royals. Rays got a nice win yesterday. I think they get another win today. Give me the Rays over the Royals.
I like the Royals to bounce back in that one with Keller. Keller looked to be regaining form last time out. Once again, baseball, the guys played to the back of their baseball card, and Keller had a rough couple of starts, even though he didn't pay the piper for him because the Royals hit in those games. But he's the way better pitcher in this one. Rich Hill's a 4 or 5 inning guy. You're going to get into that Tampa Bay bullpen. It's the real Tampa Bay bullpen, the one that has the 6 ERA. I'm going to take the Royals in this one to bounce back behind Keller. I think he's going to get them. He's going to put them in position against that Royals bullpen. You know, that game went. That game with the Royals and the Rays yesterday. I'm one of the 6 people that watched that game, and what happened is that it was 0-0 for the longest time, and then the Rays got to him late. And I think this time it's going to be the opposite. I think the Royals are going to get to the Rays early, and then I think they're going to get it to that bullpen. And I don't know. I think that the catcher on the Royals, Salvador Perez, I think when he has a bad game, he normally follows it up with a really big one too. That guy's good, man. He's kind of one of those guys that just doesn't get a lot of the recognition that he deserves. I would love to fade the Phillies here, but I just can't. I can't even touch the game. I like fading Zach Wheeler. It's fun for me, and I like fading the Phillies, and that's double fun for me because, I mean, look how much money we've made fading the Phillies the last 2 years. I got an infinity pool putting in. They paid for most of it, and I think that Zach Wheeler, one of the most overpaid, overblown guys out there. Him, Cole. All those guys. I mean, we make way too much money, but Logan Webb has been the weak link in that Giants rotation. How about the Giants last night with Gausman? Like, tantalizing. You want to talk about tantalizing Monday? He, let the Phillies have guys on third base, second base. It was and then all of a sudden he starts striking them out. It was like the Phillies had so many chances. Oh, my. I mean, just so many chances. They just could not get it done in that game. I'm with Brian on Taijuan Walker and the Metropolitans there against the Cubs. I'm not a Jake Arrieta guy. Brings us to the end of the schedule. So wait a minute. Did we miss? Is there only one A's-Twins game today then?
No, I thought it was a doubleheader.
Oh, so we skipped it. Oh, no one gave a pick in the early one. I don't like those 7-inning games, I don't like them. But if I did like them, you know what? I'll give a premium in the first game. My early premium pick will be on the premium YouTube show. Will be the first game of the Twins A's doubleheader. That game I like. Go with the. And I didn't do a video on it, nothing. So, clean slater. Got John Gray serving for the Rockies against the Astros. The Rockies have decided to quit already. It's 16 games into the season. 10% of the games, less than 10% of the games have been played. 2 games away from, we're about a game away, right? Well, no, we're about the 10% mark of the Major League Baseball season already, if you can believe it. 10% of the games have been played. And the Rockies have already tapped out. They're already 9 games back in the standings. It's like, and the thing is, it's not just that they're 9 games back. It's like they got a lot of teams to climb over there that are like, they're not just 9 games behind the leaders. They're like, the Giants are right there too. Of course, the Padres are, the Padres, kind of like Zach Wheeler, right? The Padres are the Zach Wheeler of baseball. As I said earlier, at week 1, we're going to fade the Padres every single day. Speaking of the Padres and Brewers, take the Brewers in that one. We've got Angels and the Rangers, and A's and Twins Part 2. Right, Brian, any of these 4?
I think the best free bet of the day is probably the Milwaukee Brewers and Corbin Burns on the mound. The guy has a 0.49 ERA, 30 strikeouts, 0 walks. I think he'll contend for the NL Cy Young by the end of the season. I like the plus money in the Brewers there. It's slight. It's only plus 102. And then I'll lean to the Oakland Athletics, who have won 8 straight games. I think they can make it take at least the second game of this twin bill here. I like Luzardo and Oakland.
I think there hasn't been a Padres game where they haven't faced the toughest pitchers of the other team. And you want to talk about, like, not only are they overrated, but they have been in a pitcher's duel every single night this season. And it's like
the Padres
every
yesterday,
single night. It's like, they faced Woodruff last night. Who dominated them? They almost got to Hader, right? They almost got him late. And then it was him, right? He got a little wild, but and then now they face Burns. It's like every night the Padres have a guy like it. Just seems that every single night they're facing somebody who's just red hot. Rod, I love fading the Padres.
And for me in that spot, I'll take Houston over the Rockies.
A little something on the Brewers while you're there. Little taste on the Brewers, maybe reverse run line or something.
I'll have to look that up.
Do yourself a favor. Put a little something on the Milwaukee Brewers. Me and Brian actually agree on something.
See, I think the Brewers plus 1.5 is the hot diggity dog, are too good to be true.
How about the minus 1.5?
No, if you take the plus 1.5, you're probably going to lay like minus 290. That's too good to be true.
How about this in the tough way to make a living category? The Padres are 10-8 this season. If you bet on them every single time, you've lost $200. They can win here. You're still down $92. It's like an 11. That is the tough way to make a living category. Seattle Mariners, after last night's win, really putting on the cash. Giants, Texas Rangers, 8-9 Texas Rangers, $330 if you bet on them every single game.
So I'll bet on the Texas Rangers again today too. So let's take Jordan Lyles over Ohtani today. I'll take.
I won't allow
easy.
it. I'm sorry, Rod. I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that. I just can't. I can't let you do it. Take the over then. Just take the over. It's like, I can't let you do it. I can't even let you take a 1.5 there. I can't. All right, go
ahead. We're going to do it. Texas.
All right.
Texas money line over the Angels.
It's a really bad idea.
No, it's a good idea.
It's a horrible.
I like it. Even the plus 1.5 is not a bad idea either. Oh. Texas is going to win this game.
I like the over for home runs allowed by Jordan.
Buddy, after the first inning, he got a blister. And he won't be able to pitch anymore, and he'll just get blown up. Texas wins the game.
Ohtani?
Yeah. He'll get a blister after the first inning because he's prone to get him, and he'll be like, I can't pitch anymore. And then it'll be all messed up. Texas wins the game.
It won't matter. It's Jordan Lyles pitching against the Angels lineup. It's batting practice for them.
He'll show up and have a good game. Bizarro world today. It is 420 days, so Oh yeah, we're still muted. I don't hear any. Are we still muted?
I don't think so.
No,
you shouldn't be.
No, we're good.
You shouldn't be. And I got the sound is right. I don't know what's gone on with my sound in the last few days. I think this should work too, right? This one works and this one works. You're not muted. It's happened to me twice. Like I said, I shot the videos the other day and they had no sound. I had to redo them all. That's no fun. That's real funny, Brian.
I bet you were not in a good mood.
I was a little perturbed. I like the Angels here on the run line. It's the squarest play I've ever given out on this show or any show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Holy square patty.
Yeah, well, you know what? You know what? How about this, Rod? I'll lay 3.5 runs with the Angels in this game. That's how bad.
I think you take the Rangers on the money line or nothing in that.
I think you lay 3.5 runs with the Angels. I think you take the Angels first 5. I like the first 5 over. I like all Angels all day in this one. Jordan Lyles, let me tell you, I bet on this guy recently. It was a big mistake. And I knew I had made a mistake when I made the bet, and I was feeling like, you know how like you get, you know, it's like, I can't, it's like, yeah, whatever. It's like, nah, it's still the play. He's not the play. He's not the play. This is what happens. He throws meatball over the middle of the plate, and then he gives up the home run, and then he looks confused as to why this just happened. Unfortunately for him, he's facing a lineup that has a lot of guys that can make him look confused. Mike Trout, like he has certain guys that like Mike, like you ever see what like the reel of Mike Trout versus Mike Fires? It's like it's just like his home run derby film, and I think it's the same against Jordan Lyles. I think he just lights him up like a Christmas tree. I like the Angels minus 3.5 runs in this one. And
that line's on like 20 or 30 cents there.
Yeah, who cares? Good.
They're begging you.
Good. You know what?
Please take the Angels.
Yeah. You know what? You don't you could stop there. You don't even have to beg. You don't even have to throw
I have to agree with Rob.
You don't even have to have the Iona recruiting party, you know. No hookers, no blow, no nothing. I'm in. All right, maybe the hookers and blow, but it's like I'm in. I'm in.
You and 87% of the bettors are in.
What percent of the bettors are on the minus 3.5?
I don't know. I don't have that stat.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to call him Al Wilson.
Anyways. Oh, man.
3.5 is plus 205.
There. That's fine. Value. It's a layup. Jordan Lyles stinks. He's I mean, as bad as Bundy is, Jordan Lyles is in that conversation. Who's a better pitcher, Brian? Dylan Bundy or King Kong Bundy?
Dylan Bundy all the way.
I'll go with King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy.
I'll go with King Kong Bundy.
King Kong Bundy.
Dylan Bundy, King Kong Bundy. Oh, we got NHL today. One postponement. The Avalanche and the Blues will not be playing hockey today. We got the Sabres and the Bruins, the Islanders and the Rangers. Always a fun time. Tampa Bay Lightning against the Hurricane. The Panthers against the Blue Jackets. Any of those four? What happened with all those big? What happened with all those big favorites yesterday? Did they all win like puck line or something?
I think the Vancouver Canucks had an upset yesterday.
They were all like plus 2 million. Or minus 2 million.
Yesterday, Tampa Bay Lightning won by 1 goal. Panthers won on the puck line. Stars won in a shootout. Predators won on the puck line. Senators upset the Flames. Flames stink.
How about Al Bundy versus Dylan Bundy?
I like Al Bundy's. Al Bundy's my favorite Bundy.
Al Bundy for sure. He can throw.
I'll go with King Kong Bundy.
He's got an arm.
I still like King Kong Bundy.
Did you mention Islanders Rangers?
Yes, I did.
One of those teams.
I did.
All right, good. Well, I like the New York Rangers. I think they won 4 straight games of playing red hot hockey. I'll take that plus money against the Islanders, who scraped together a 1-0 win against the Flyers and got lucky. And then the Hurricanes, I'm back on them today. I think they can take out Tampa Bay. I lost yesterday with Carolina. And I'm going to ride this ship until it sinks. I think Carolina and Tampa Bay are around 500, so they've been split in contests. I think it's Carolina's turn tonight.
They're not around 500. It's not even
Aren't
close.
They around 500?
No.
3 and 4?
Oh,
3 and 4,
sorry.
something like that.
Carolina is now 1-12 the last 13 games in Tampa Bay. And they're getting humped again. Well, I don't know what the heck's up with Carolina. I don't know. 68% of the bets, 84% of the money on Carolina. Woohoo! That's where I want to be. I'll take Tampa Bay Lightning to beat up Carolina again. Today they hit the puck line. We missed it yesterday. Today they do it. Give me Tampa Bay Lightning on the puck line in that one. And I like the Islanders. I'm going the other way. Islanders are just the better team at home. Solid team at home. And the trades they made, I'll take the Islanders in that one. Bruins, I'm going to take that game under. Low-scoring game in that one. And the Panthers and the Blue Jackets, I'm going to take over. We're going to see a whole pile of goals in that one. And I think Jackets might have a chance to make it a 1-goal game in that one. That'll be the hot diggity cup of juice for me is the Columbus Blue Jackets plus the 1.5 in the Panthers game.
You're right about that Tampa money, but I bet you by the premium show tonight that it'll be reverse.
Nah, it'll stay.
I don't like that. I don't like that Columbus play.
It was like that yesterday all day, Brian. All day. Carolina just was.
I don't like that Columbus play, and I don't like your Rangers play either. To be honest with you,
I like the Rangers.
I like the Islanders. Rivalry game at home. I like the Islanders in that one. I don't like that Columbus Blue Jacket juice. I don't like it. Don't like it.
Why? You don't like the cup of juice?
I don't see any. I can't get there. I don't see anything that gets me there. They're lousy on the puck line on the road. They're terrible.
Oh, they're just lousy altogether. But I don't know if the can take another beating with the puck line from the Panthers again. Back-to-back beating days usually doesn't happen. So that's why I think that's a 1-goal game today.
I don't think Bud Bundy qualifies kind of in the King Kong Bundy. King Kong Bundy or Bud Bundy?
King Kong Bundy for sure.
Who would have pitched better yesterday? King Kong Bundy or Dylan Bundy? Can you imagine King Kong Bundy coming out of the bullpen? I lived in Chicago when they had Bobby Jenks. It was the best. Bobby Jenks. I used to love it. They used to play the heavy metal. It's awesome with fireworks. My wife's like, "What's going on?" Oh, it's Bobby Jenks. Bobby Jenks. Love Bobby Jenks. Yeah, I'm going with the Islanders here at home. Anyways, the next games got the Penguins and the Devils. There's your Devils, Brian, plus 230 today. Got the Red Wings at plus 226 against the Stars. Big cup of juice there. You got the Canucks, and Vancouver all playing against the Maple Leafs here at plus 250. That might be the puck liner right there. And LA Kings against the Anaheim Ducks. Another local rivalry there.
I really hate all these last games. If I was going to do a Ruffalo pass for this, but I'll take a little flyer with my Ducks plus the 135 against the Kings. I just think that's too good to be true. Plus money I can't pass up.
Kelly Bundy or Dylan Bundy?
Oh, Kelly Bundy. That's my favorite. That was my crush back in I was 17 or so.
Rod, Kelly Bundy or Dylan Bundy?
Dylan Bundy. I've seen Kelly Bundy try to throw the ball. I don't think she can make it to the plate.
Does anyone care?
But it might have been better than what was pitched last night. So, for me in these games, Detroit pushed this game to overtime with the Stars last night. I think they got a good shot at winning this game again, but I'll take Detroit plus the goal and a half, and that one is it's a 1-goal game again. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hey, the Canucks came out and everybody was like, "Oh, COVID!" And they're doing
I don't know if
they're
they
like,
did that. I don't know if they did that, but they.
That's all I heard everywhere I read, and I even see people's articles going, "Oh, they haven't played in 25 games. They're going to be rusty." It's
Rod's
like
been reading again.
Okay, the whole team got COVID. They all skated together. They could do everything together. I'm going to take the Canucks again, and I'm going to do the Canuck dance, and you're going to pay me almost 2.5 times my money to take the Canucks over the crappy Leafs who have lost 4 games straight. Come on, this is the crappy Leafs team that are getting no defense and just go down the stretch. It's getting that time of year. I'm smelling a first-round loss again. I can feel it.
Speaking of losses,
it's like
the Tampa Bay line moved a little bit.
You're just praying on a prayer. So give me the Canucks over the Leafs again in this one.
I think we took them on the show yesterday.
It was 2 days ago. I took the Canucks and they beat the Leafs again because everybody was like, "Oh, they got COVID." Oh, look who won!
I kind of like the Sabres here, though. If you're going to go for the big dog. I don't know. Anyways, I like the Devils on the puck line there, plus the 1.5 against the Penguins. I think it's easy money.
Hurricanes looking sharper. Roderick.
That doesn't look sharp.
I'm seeing 64%.
I'm seeing 84% of the money on Carolina.
But just 36% of the bets, so the bigger guys are liking the Hurricanes.
The books love beating the big guys over with a wet noodle.
Right,
they're like, just like they did with the Warriors yesterday. I think the 76ers they got whooped yesterday.
I was watching that game.
The big guys with a wet noodle, and I knew it. Just knew it.
Sixers played like crap.
All right, parlay time.
Worth it.
Parlay time. Rod, who do you got?
Parlay, we're going to go take the Jays game under 8. Texas Rangers money line. And we're going to take the Charlotte Hornets plus the points. Parlay those 3 up.
Brian?
Minnesota Timberwolves plus the points. The Brewers, Milwaukee Brewers on the money line, and the layup of the day, the Cleveland Indians over the White Sox.
I got the Royals, the Diamondbacks, and the Mets. Why not? All right, we'll do the recap. I'm going to do it right this time. I remembered. What is I have to move these things around on my screen. I think when I do that, I hit the sound. Of course, you can get Pick Dogs gear like I wear at pickdogsmerch.com.
I like the way that T-shirt looks. I like the green money in the dog's hand. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, we got those hats. We're going to have these in a flex fit. They just came in with this instead, but there will be flex fits available. I've been wearing the trucker.
I'm waiting for the fitted caps to come in.
Yeah, we're not going to have fitted caps.
I'm a complainer. I'm never happy. I want the fitted.
Yeah, we'll let Brian handle the customer service on the fitted caps and the shipping. Rod, what do you got?
We're going to start NBA. We're going to take Charlotte Hornets plus the points. The Wolves plus the points. MLB, we're going to take the Mariners plus the 1.5. We're going to take the Jays game under 8. Houston Astros money line. Texas money line. Hockey, we're going to go Bruins under 5.5. The Blue Jackets game over 5.5. The Islanders on the money line. Tampa Bay on the puck line. Red Wings plus the 1.5. And the Vancouver Canucks on the money line. Parlay, we're going to go Texas money line. Jays under 8. Charlotte plus the points.
Right?
I really like my baseball free picks today. My baseball free picks are the Indians on the money line, Mariners on the money line, Red Sox money line, Mets money line, Brewers money line. And then in the NBA, I took the Wolves plus the points, the Knicks minus the points, NHL, Rangers, Ducks, and the Carolina Hurricanes.
I've got the Sacktown Kings, the Diamondbacks, the Royals, the Metropolitans, the Angels minus 3.5 runs, the Milwaukee Brewers. I got the Islanders and the Devils on the puck line. My parlay was the Royals, Diamondbacks, and the Mets. Really not a lot of picks for considering how many baseball games are on that card today, right? I don't know what the hell happened. I think I got sidetracked with the whole Bundy discussion. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Have a great day. We appreciate each and every one of you. Of course, we'll be doing the early premium show. We'll no longer have that just early premium only package. We'll be moving to just the early and late package together, and then we'll have a new premium live show that we're going to be doing at kind of like I think we're going to call it Late Money Talk or Late Money or something like that.
Did you figure out how to do it live?
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm in two live streaming groups. I'm in two live streaming groups, and I'm in a I'm in a YouTube, like whatever you call it, like a 16-week intensive course. Someone that's got to know how to do this, right? Anyways, thanks everyone for joining us. Have a great day, and of course, let's make it a winning day. And I'm gonna try like crazy to act more professional tomorrow.